interrupt this program to bring you a live broadcast from Riga, Latvia. Okay, that was a joke. But today I'm talking to you from Riga, Latvia, which is the capital city of Latvia, which is one of the 3 Baltic states, and basically the economic hub of the Baltic states. As you can see today, the weather is absolutely glorious, but it hasn't been like that for the last few days. No. We've been rained on every single day. What I will say about Riga though is the weather is a little bit like Ireland in the sense that you could kind of get 4 seasons in one day. So being Irish, I was prepared for that anyway. But the place is absolutely lovely. I mean, there's so much history here because of where Riga is strategically. It's been basically conquered and colonized and taken over by like every country from here to Timbuktu over the last hundreds of years. Most recently Germany and Russia kind of throughout World War II, but they have their independence now and they're now members of the EU, so they use the euro, and because of this the economy is just growing. But there's a tiny little old city that if you come to Riga, that's probably where you should base yourself, because it's just so scenic, it's so cute. They've got cobblestone streets, it's easy to find your way around, and the place is like loaded with bars, restaurants, cultural hubs, like there's opera, art museums, everything that you'd really need. It's a very livable city. I mean, if you can handle the weather being so changeable, I could easily live here. There's everything that you need. Thriving shopping centres, easy to get around on all of the bus routes, and it's very cheap on the bus routes as well. And a glass of wine is €3, so that's something to bear in mind. I think that's everything I've to tell you so far, but come with me and we'll have a little look around. Let's go! On my first day, I started by taking the Alternative Riga tour, which is offered by freetoursriga.com. I was told to meet my guide at St. Peter's Church and he would be carrying a yellow suitcase.
And about 2 months ago, and this is a true story, Latvia played against Gibraltar. And as you guys know, Gibraltar is like barely a country. It's a territory of about 30,000 people. And not only did we lose to Gibraltar, but it was also only the 2nd victory in the history of Gibraltar as a nation, and it came against Latvia.
After a light-hearted introduction and a brief history of the old town, we headed off on our alternative walking tour of Riga and started off at Riga Central Market. As you can see, this place is absolutely massive. The Central Market here at Riga is housed in 5 old German Zeppelin hangars and actually houses 3,000 stands. In fact, it's one of the largest bazaars in Europe. You can buy anything from shoes to steak here, and in actual fact it's a great way to get a feel for the local food and the local culture. Pickled food is very important in Latvia, so if that's the type of thing that tickles your pickle, you can shop until you drop here. Potatoes, smoked fish and pork are also staples of the Latvian diet. Next up, we visited the Freedom Monument and learned that the reason that it stands is that it is honouring the Latvian soldiers killed during the War of Independence.
It's great. Look at our heroes. Independence was a blast. Now, so very clearly, this is completely not compatible.
This imperious looking building is what's known locally as Stalin's birthday cake. It stands 108 metres tall, was actually the first skyscraper in the whole of Latvia and had this viewing balcony on the 17th floor. So get up there and absorb these epic views. This beautiful building is the Nativity of Christ Cathedral. It houses the Orthodox Church and is absolutely worth the view. If you like gold, you will be in your element, my dears. token Irish bar. Because let's face it, you're not officially a city if you haven't got your own Irish bar, right, Riga? And I checked, no Irish people working there, so question mark over whether it's actually an Irish bar or not, right? A dear friend of mine asked me to visit Skonto Stadium whilst in Riga and take some photos for him. So this is me doing that. Devin, you asked me to get a photograph of the stadium, so I thought I'm gonna go one better. I'm after getting one in the manager's chair. Does this work for you? I should start screaming and effing and blinding and being a proper hooligan, shouldn't I? And get chewing gum like Alex Ferguson. Move it! Move it! Move it! You're playing wrong! Kick the ball! Kick the ball! So after a tough day pitch side, I headed to Allah Folk Club for a bit of traditional music and dancing. Might need a little more practice, but that's kind of the perfect excuse to go back to Riga. Just saying. For traditional Latvian food, I highly recommend this restaurant Lido. I also happened to stumble across this medieval restaurant where all the staff are donning medieval clothes and the food is served from medieval menus. I loved it. It was just so cool. You should absolutely try it out if you make it here to Riga. So I just had food in the medieval restaurant and I have to say it was an experience. It was actually basically like eating inside a museum or something. So you can walk around, everything is dimly lit and it's just really cool atmosphere. So I highly recommend that. I also highly recommend going to the Allah local folk music bar. Absolutely amazing. So you get to see everybody dancing and you experience traditional folk music, which is a necessity if you want to get to know the culture here in Latvia. Another thing I highly recommend is the Black Magic bar where you can go there and try the Riga Black Balsam, which is like, it's horrible, I'm not even going to lie to you, but I mean it's the local drink here, so you have to give it a try. It's just a shot with like, it's vodka mixed with herbs and some other stuff along the way. And there's a few other things that I want to recommend. Can't think of them off the top of my head at the moment, so I will put all of the links in the information box underneath. So finally I have to say, bring lots of layers, so scarves, hats, the whole lot. What I'm wearing right now, modelling for you. The weather here is as changeable as the mood of a premenstrual teenager, or just something that changes very regularly. So yeah, bring layers and keep them in your bag, and then dress up and dress down when you need to. I'm going to head off, get the bus now back to the airport. I'm going to take the number 22 bus from the bus station. It costs €2 all the way back to the airport, and it's about a 45-minute trip. If you have any questions, drop them in the box below and I'll get back to you. And if you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Mwah.